Welcome to Furniture Restoration TV, brought to you by Red Rock Furniture and Refinishing, located in Las Vegas, Nevada. We got this project from a client here in Las Vegas. They had recently moved here, and this was their grandmother's dresser. I believe from the early 1900s. The movers had dropped it off the truck, so it was literally in pieces. Nothing was really together, so we had to kind of break it down and start all over. The original pieces were mostly there, so we could work with those. Had to reinforce quite a bit of it because it was so old and falling apart. All right, so we got everything together. It's secure, it's stable, it's strong. We had to cut some more blocks and kind of block some stuff in there to make it secure and be able to hold the weight it needs to. So we've got the drawers in, everything's fitting and sliding okay. Now what we're gonna do is try and get some refinish oil on this and see what it does. We use Howard's Restore Finish a lot on antiques. It provides nourishment for the wood without, getting abrasive with it. Often you want to use steel wool to put it on. In this application, I'm just using an old towel just because some of this old laminate might scratch more than usual with the steel wool. But usually the steel wool lets you get in the cracks that other things don't. As you can see, the Restore Finish works great just to get rid of all the scuffs, soak it up, moisturize it, make it look really nice, enhances it so we don't have to stain it or try and do anything over it. Keeping it natural is key on some of these older pieces. All right, for the next step, we're gonna put a top on this. We're gonna use some particle board. I think I used 1/2-inch particle board. We will screw that down and then prime it, cover all the holes, make it all smooth, and then we're gonna apply Stone Coat Countertops, epoxy resin to it. I think any epoxy resin will work. I like to use theirs particularly because the working time's longer, so you can kind of work it to get all these effects you'd like. I've used a lot of other ones where that window's super small to get the effects you'd like. So head over to Stone Coat Countertops YouTube channel. They'll show you how to do anything you want with this stuff. They're awesome. They really lay out the step-by-step process. I prime the MDF base, not the particle board top, but the MDF top with a similar color to the epoxy color I'm gonna do. And I'm using the spray paint that I'll use to tint the epoxy resin as a base just to kind of tiger stripe it, make it look similar to the top in case there's low spots or clear spots in the resin that it won't poke through as a flat color. It'll kind of blend with the surface, but hopefully we won't have that problem. But just in case, this will help prevent that. So now I'm just mixing up the Stone Coat Countertops epoxy. It's a 50-50 mix. Then I add the spray paint that I used for the base to tint all the colors. And then I'm gonna do, I think, what they call like a dirty pour. I'm gonna put it all in the bucket together and then pour it out and start working the different colors in. So here I'm just laying down the dirty pour, the base pour, and then I'm gonna work this base in to where I can get it to cover the whole top. And then I'll add my highlighted features that I wanna work in different colors. Not sure where it's gonna go, but I have a little bit of an idea, and then I'll work it and just keep working it until I get something I like. Here I'm just using my hand to even it out. Try not to mix it up too much. You don't want to get it too muddy because the colors will start to blend together. So now I'm laying down my dark accent. There's also some metallics mixed in there. And now I'm laying down my highlight. I'm gonna put down a pattern and start working in with the heat gun. and move this stuff around and see what starts to naturally flow and go with wherever it goes. You have some idea and you start with an idea, but this kind of goes on its own sometimes. So you have to kind of go with it and keep working it until you get something you like. So now I'm just using a heat gun to move the product around, mix it in with the different colors. And this is where you can get more of a natural feel to all this to start making it look like, you know, natural marble or whatever look you're looking for. I keep layering the colors in and keep working them in, and that's what's great about this product is it hasn't hardened up, and I have time to keep layering it and put different colors in there and mix it in. Right now I'm also adding some WD-40 just to activate some of the chemicals and see if I can get some reaction. Usually you want to use isopropyl alcohol, but I ran out and I thought I had enough to do the whole project. And then I'm using the heat gun just to run it over, make sure those effects that are on top, those highlighted areas, run over the edge, which I think are important just to make it look natural. Now I'm going to put 2 coats of clear coat over the top of the base coat. I'll sand the top in between just to make sure it flattens out and gets a nice smooth finish. This is how you get that nice glassy finish on the top. So now I'm chopping it out just to make sure that all the surface is covered with epoxy evenly. This kind of helps even it out. The epoxy's self-leveling. It'll level itself out after you chop it out. All right, so we've got the top all finished. You can see the metallics that really pop through there when you're close up and give it extra depth. Really excited how this turned out. It took extra work, but love the finish. The customer was really excited how this matched the base and was kind of a fresh, new, modern look. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing the process. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe. And I'll be out with some more videos here shortly. Thanks a lot.